Call of Duty Season 6, what up? Call of Duty Season 6 dropped a couple of days ago, so I'm a little late on the drop, but we're going to talk about it anyway, because they've done some really interesting shit and on the content front anyway, and I kind of want to talk about it because this shit's pretty cool. I've put a few days into it now, and I have a feel for how Warzone works. I have a feel for the guns. It's just, it's amazing. So speaking of guns, that's what we're going to get into first. Fairly early on into the battle pass, you're going to unlock the new marksman rifle, the R700. I think it's the RS700, but I'm just calling it the R700. This thing doesn't seem like it's all that great in the beginning. I mean, most guns that are released don't. But putting a frustrated few hours into this gun, you'll end up upgrading it to have some components that are well worth the time spent. This thing is modifiable for almost any situation you could see yourself in. This gun, aims down sights like the Kar 98 does with all of its upgraded stuff, with basically no fucking attachments to make the aim down sight speed any faster. It has a straight bullet trajectory up to 400 meters, which is fucking insane. With the 338 Lapua Magnum rounds on it, it hits body shots and cracks armor, okay? Cracks armor. Chest shots. Nuts! Headshots, of course, are a one-hit down, but at ranges of 400 meters plus, it's actually better ballistically than the HDR. It's easier to handle than the HDR. Follow-up shots are super fast to finish off your opponent, and it's absolutely amazing. The Kar 98 can remain in the 1940s where it fucking belongs. Now, a little later on in the battle pass, close to halfway through the damn thing, you're going to end up unlocking the AS Val, which in real life is actually a really interesting firearm. So if you would like to research that on your own time, gladly, there are quite a few videos. The AS Val in this game, once again, doesn't look like it would be anything super special. It has basically the same stats as a normal, fucking assault rifle in the beginning before you upgrade the thing. But for some strange reason, it just melts people. Like 20 round mag in core makes it feel like it's hardcore. A 30 round mag in Warzone is able to destroy duos. And that's, I think, where this thing shines. It absolutely shines in a duo situation. If you have someone that's running a Kilo or something like that, and you're running an AS Val, you're going to do extremely well as a squad. My buddy and I today were playing, and that's exactly what we did. I was running the R700 and the AS Val, and I was tearing through people. In today's game, I got 11 kills, which is close to my record, and that was basically just using the AS Val and the R700. These two together are amazing, but the AS Val itself does extremely well. Now, the one thing you do have to be careful with the AS Val is its vertical recoil. When this thing is basically new, out of the box, you've just unlocked it, your vertical recoil is going to be fairly insane. Really, really good and controllable at close ranges, but when you start looking at medium ranges, you're going to have a tough time. And sniping people like you would with the Grau or the Kilo is absolutely impossible with this gun. But you can set it up to at least have those medium range engagements work extremely well in your favor and to be able to down people. Now, this gun downs and murders a complete fucking team of at least 2 within one 30 round mag. So, if you haven't checked those 2 guns out, absolutely give them a look for sure. I've seen a few people with AS Vals. When it comes down to it, if you've got one and he's got one, it's basically whoever hits first, because these things melt fucking teams. It's insanity. Anyway, those are some of the good things with the new season. They've also changed the map up a little bit, which I enjoy. We've got the new subway system implemented into Verdansk, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. And it's made for some pretty interesting plays. today, buddy of mine, last alive, I've been murdered, lost my gulag because I suck, and he is running around on the ground with a 3-threat bounty on him. So what does he do? Dips into the subway, takes it off to the next fucking station, and gets away. That adds some pretty fucking interesting shit. It also gets you to a certain spot much faster. You have a little bit of cover coming out of it. The only time you're going to have issues if somebody's waiting for you on the other side. Now, I have yet to encounter this, but I imagine as this becomes more of a popular route to take, you're going to have this. I mean, it was the same thing with, like, the train for a while. A lot of people were dropping on it because it had some decent loot, but then they realized that they're completely out in the open and get murdered all the time, so it became kind of an issue. But I'm liking it. I would like to see Warzone change a little bit. I've enjoyed the way Fortnite's taken their map, and I don't play Fortnite, and I don't condone playing Fortnite, but the way they freshen their map up every season, I like that. It's always new, it's always different. I think Warzone should absolutely be doing that, and we're slowly starting to see things. But I would like to see some new POIs, some POIs removed, just different things. And with Warzone continuing on into Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, if I could remember the fucking name, we're going to be seeing probably more of this happen, and I'm extremely excited to see what's next. But the one thing that we all still want Activision, okay, two things, two very, well, one's very simple, two, you know what, they're actually very simple. You're a $1 billion company. We need an anti-cheat one, 100% absolutely need an anti-cheat. It's still fucking happening. Get your shit together. And number two, please, fucking please, let us jump over 1-foot rocks. My 3-year-old could do it. So a special ops trained operator should absolutely be able to do it, especially in a video game. Anyway, that is my take on Season 6 so far. We'll see what it brings. We'll see what mid-season brings us. And I will see you guys then. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, boy.